We're talking with Kevin Sorbo about his new film, Miracle in East Texas, from Sorbo Studios. Let's watch the trailer.
So this is Texas.
Very flat.
I just believe the hand of Providence has been guiding our every step. We're going to hit oil right here on your plate.
Duck boy today.
While they weren't much good at actually finding or drilling for oil, they both possessed an unusual facility for convincing people that they could do just that.
Oil! I've never felt it so strong in all my life.
Widows were the mother's milk of the petroleum hustle.
Love is not times fool.
And now that they had a well, it was time to hit every widow they could find in a 3-county radius.
It's well. We can't bring it in. We've already sold close to 500%.
Yeah, so?
You can only have 100% of anything.
I just wanted to be square with you because I care for you, man. Give you back the $1,000 I took.
That you swindled from other widows. I don't want you here. I want you out of my house.
We gotta take what we got and get it as far away from Texas as we can get.
You want me to walk away from it?
We're crooks. We've conned all those old ladies.
Yeah, we con those old ladies because that's what we do. I'm an oil man.
Praise Jesus in all his glory.
Lotharios.
He's talking about you.
True hand-to-God miracle is what it is.
That's the gospel truth.
Leave the rest up to Jesus!
God's own bounty.
Oil.
Black gold.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, Kevin, this is about Oklahoma and Texas. I was born in Oklahoma. I live in Texas. I've spent almost my whole life either in one of those two places. So it's fun for me just from that perspective. But it's a good movie. It's a compelling story. It's a morality tale. You can learn from it. It teach your kids good morals and good information. I love it. It's a great movie.
It was, it's so well written. Like I told you, Dan Gordon, who wrote it, is just such an amazing writer. I've got a couple of others of his scripts that we're trying to raise money for right now. And like I said, it's definitely a movie that so many families, there's 80 million homes out there that want the kind of movies that we do. But how do you get it out there? So I'm thankful that you guys are letting me have time to let people know about the movie.
Yeah, well, I love the fact that you love family. I've known Sam for longer than I've known you, but I remember walking up to you when you were speaking in Dallas one time and said, God's not dead. That story, that touched me because I lived through that in college myself, and the professor that you played was one I had to deal with. And anyway, I love having the relationship that we have, but you're not limited to movies. You've got other important projects that you've got. In fact, one of these is a children's book about masculinity. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I'm sure a lot of people know the story of Kirk Cameron. He was part of the Brave Book family as well. So people go to bravebooks.com, they get information. And he got attacked and shunned from certain libraries across the country from reading a children's book in a public library. And these same public libraries were okay with drag queens reading to kids. So that's a head scratcher for you and me and so many other millions. So I do a lot of talk about the attack on masculinity. And I say embrace masculinity. We need our boys to grow up to be strong men. So, and a lot of times I say we need to wake up the lions because the sheep are going to be the sheep. And we need the lions to get out there. You're a lion, I'm a lion, I know I am. I do walk the road less traveled just like you do. So he came out with the book, and it's called The Test of Lionhood. And it's a story about a little boy that has to save his little sister's life when she gets cut by a very poisonous plant out in the mountains, and we're walking around playing. So everything he learned from his parents and certainly from his father was how to, get past the fear and get past the struggles and obstacles that were thrown in front of him to find a way to save his little sister's life. And it's a wonderful story. It's not negative. It's not attacking anybody. It's not attacking any groups. It's just saying, you know what? Let boys be girls. Boys be boys. Let girls be girls. Let kids be kids. Yeah. Is really the sort of message that this book is.